Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Myriam Humbert. I work for the Cerema. Cerema is a public engineering office, which governance is shared between national, state, and local health authorities. And we have 26 agencies all over France. We work on development and assessment of public regulation. I will present, I'd like to present to you the result of a workshop we have made with stakeholders. It's part of the Cerema project. Cerema is a protocol that is used in France to assess the heat loss coefficient or the heat transfer coefficient during an occupancy. We are partner of CSTB on this work. And in Cerema project, we wanted to know or to verify that we agree with the needs of the stakeholders. So we organized a workshop with a cluster, and we try to use innovative, you will see, I know it's not so innovative, but not only ask what are your needs, but to go further with it. I will illustrate it. The methodology is that we have the stakeholders were members of the cluster. We have organized 5 tables. We choose the people we put on each table, so there were a representative of each stakeholder: design office, architect, engineering, owner of buildings, operator of buildings, researcher, of course, also, and an operator of measurement. On each table, we ask them to put post-it notes and to answer 2 questions. For this post-it notes, they have to agree together what they will put on these notes. So there will be a real exchange between these different stakeholders. And the question we ask is to look forward and 2032, we maybe now say 2036, we have managed, a researcher, everybody has managed that theoretical performance and real performance do agree. How did we do it? And it will be interesting to know how the people think we can manage it. The other question is, researcher, we have found a way to measure real performance. What reason would you need to use it? So we will look at this answer. First, for each question, one idea, and then we will look further in details. How did we manage that the theoretical performance meet with real results? Measurement is one of the solutions. There was other solution. You will see it later, but measurement is really part of the solution, and we are all relieved. The stakeholder agree with that. And why is it a solution for them? It's because it can provide lessons learned, how to do better. We measure and we will learn lessons from this measurement to better build next time. And it's a tool to verify inequality approach or if we have a commitment. But it should be operational. You will see, and they like operational to maintain the performance during the life cycle of the building, not only when it's constructed. Other question, researchers have found the measure. Why should they use it? It's always the same idea, is to improve the skill for all the people who are involved in the the construction, the designer, but also the firms. It could benefit to the stakeholders at every stage of building life cycle. And now more in details. That are all the ideas that come from the question, the key strategy to align theoretical and actual performance. I will not read the 7 ones that I will point on the one who, I don't know. I will point on the one concerning measurement. So you will find here again measurement as feedback mechanism. But that's important for us is to take that into account. We must have a tool that explains also why there is a gap between theoretical and real performance. Not only if there is a gap, but where does it come from? And I think on subtract 5, which is this goal. Quality assurance, commissioning, that and operational monitoring is how they will use it. It could be used in quality assurance process and in commissioning process. It's to verify engagement or to be sure to obtain the engagement of performance. And always this need of operational monitoring that during use of building to verify is there a new gap, is there a problem that appears, even if the performance of heat loss coefficient, it could be degraded. Okay. And then what's the feature of measurement tool they need the stakeholders? Continuous, we already say it, reliable monitoring. We have to define, I think we should go further in depth of this definition. What is the reliable for a stakeholder? Integration with existing system. They would like something that could maybe be integrated in the building management system. Of course, user-friendly interfaces, but I think of the report of our measurements, the report should be comprehensive to a building owner, not only engineer or researcher. Of course, affordability. I don't know if it could be affordable if there is some subsidy. Maybe I will see on data security and privacy, I think, of dwellings, of course. And the last slide is how could we implement it? The certification and the acknowledgement of the method is important for the stakeholders. So the work we do in subtask 3, verification and validation, is essential so that the stakeholders know they can use these methods. And for them is to incorporate it in quality process. And it would be great if the measurement could be tied with financial incentive to the people have to use it, and regulation, but it depends on the different country. So I will conclude on this because the rest, I have only the article in French. If you want, you can ask some IE to translate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.